Trading is such a cheat code. And let me tell y'all why. You make money by clicking buttons, bro. You make money by clicking buy or sell. And it's 50-50. It's literally like flipping a coin. You can either win or you can lose. But the real game comes down to obtaining your money. Anybody can get on the market and make money. But here's the code breaker. Like I said, we're so used to busting our ass for money. We're so used to filling out a fuel for money. Trading, it's just mental gymnastics. Other than that, bro, you're not gonna get off the charts. Your back not gonna be hurting. You're not gonna be having a headache. Your feet not gonna be hurting. That's the real code breaker. You make money just based off of learning a skill that deals with your state of psychology. And also keep in mind, trading, the market itself, like I always say, it's a holographic reflection of your inner state of consciousness. So with that being said, you just going against yourself. You battling all the inner me's, which is the different versions of yourself that may be holding you back. And it may be, like things like greed, that aspect of yourself that deals with greed, an aspect of yourself that deals with lust, an aspect of yourself that deals with putting yourself in an overdrive state. These are the battles that you have to face in order to let abundance flow to you with ease. See, a lot of us, especially beginners, really think trading is just only about making money, and that's why you can't put everybody on. Once you tell them it's a you versus you battle, they back out because they thought it was just a get rich quick scheme, and it's not. It can be, don't get me wrong. I know like 2 people, their first month of trading, they became like millionaires. Like it's crazy. But would you rather make money and get rich quick out of it and you lose all that money because you didn't deal with the greed, you didn't deal with your lust, you didn't deal with your attachments? Or would you rather go through all of the stages in order to face yourself, in order to let that abundance flow in with ease? Trading has really aligned me closer with God. It's aligned me closer within myself. And with that being said, I'm passionate about this industry because not only I can teach myself these things, but I can help and teach others and get them to look at it from an angle of, okay, this is bettering. I'm trading because I want to better myself. I want better discipline. I want to show up consistently. I want to work on my ambition and my dedication. So if you're out here worrying about how you're going to make your money or whatever the case may be, get into trading, but understand it's more so psychological than anything else. But it's all worth it. That abundance is going to flow in with ease once you understand, once it clicks. The skills, the strategies, all that is easy to learn. You can learn it within 3 to 4 months. But what's the real game is learning yourself, learning who you are. It's reshaping your identities, your identity. You really got to lose an aspect of yourself to really know who you are. I thought I was a person of discipline. I'm big on detachment. I thought I was a person of detachment until I realized my biggest emotional attachment is money. Like 95% of the world, And that's when you really start to learn yourself through that phase. You understand, okay, I'm overly attached to money, man. How can I trade with love and compassion? How can I get money without it feeling like a rush or a need? And that's what I love about trading. And a lot of people talk about prop firms. Oh, they robbing your money. They robbing you of your stability, your security. But at the end of the day, prop firms is building discipline. If you know you're good at this game of trading, stick with it. No matter how much money in accounts you done blew, stick with it. Because at the end of the day, you will come out on top as long as you stick with it and learn the lessons and see it for what it is. Get the money outside of you. Let that go away. Stop thinking about the money when you get on the charts. When you wake up and before you get on the charts, are you aligned with yourself? Are you grounded? If not, then you might as well get grounded. Get aligned with yourself. You feel me? Like, pray before you get on the markets. Read your scriptures, Do things that make you feel good, but make sure those feel good, that feel good feeling comes from an internal impact, an internal way of life. Like one of the things that I do is meditation and breath work. that keeps me, it clears my mind, it keeps me grounded. One thing I used to do to keep me grounded was smoke weed. I used to smoke weed a lot, especially before getting on the markets. But at the same time, that suppressed my emotions. You know, so when I get on the market after smoking, I had so much built up tension and emotions that I wasn't aware of, and it'll show up on the market. And then I'll start to overtrade, and next thing you know, I blew my account. Let me go smoke some more weed. The cycle will start to repeat. But once I really started adding God along this journey, and I started really adding, you know, like just my own way of therapy, my own way of just grounding myself, like I said, meditation, breath work, I really started to see how the market reflects that right back to me. I show up with discipline, I reap the rewards of discipline. I show up with consistency, I reap the rewards of consistency, and so on and so on. So don't treat trading like a game. You can, but don't treat it like it's a BS hustle, you know, because it will reflect your inner state. Another example that I like to talk about, a lot of us, I'm pretty sure we all dealt with blowing an account, watching the market go in the direction that we've already done guessed. We hurry up about another account, and then we make the money. But if that's your way of becoming profitable, that problem will continue to show up. It'll be a continued cycle of you blowing accounts, buying another account just to prove and validate yourself that you're right. It's not the point of trading. It's not about proving nothing. The only thing you should be proving to yourself is alignment and staying true to yourself, authenticity, compassion, things of that nature. So just keep that in mind, and that's why I made this course. That's why I made this ebook, aligning your chakra system with trading psychology, because it's deeper than psychology. It's energetic alignment. A lot of us don't understand that. Yes, you revenge trade, lower your contracts, set up rules that lock you out so you don't overtrade and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, if you don't understand your own internal battle, you will continue to face these problems whether you understand psychology or not. Get aligned energetically. Align yourself internally so you can really reap the rewards that you see. You feel me? So, yeah.